Spirit 105.3. This is Erica. Is this Blessing?
I hope it is.
I was just playing your new song, Believe, and it was so funny because I clicked play on YouTube and this McDonald's commercial started for iced coffee. And I'm like, I don't know, this is a weird sound. And then your song actually started and I love it already, Blessing.
Oh, thank you, friend. I appreciate that so much.
It's so beautiful and it's just perfect for right now. Blessing, what if God knows something you and I don't? What could that mean in our lives?
He always does. My dad says, if you understood everything God did, that would mean God was only as smart as you. And that's a terrible thought, you know?
Okay.
So we should hope that he knows a lot of things we don't, really.
Yes, it's so true. And yet, when you're going through something hard, like there's something going on in my family right now, and my husband and I were talking about that proverb, hope deferred makes the heart sick. And when you're waiting, it's like, okay, what do you do when your heart is sick, when you're waiting on the hope? And what I'm trying to do right now is lean into what you just said, that God knows more than me, and he's good. So how do you think we can lean in a little more than we do?
Honestly, the wrestling has to be something we get comfortable with, like, the asking questions, right? The being open with each other and with ourselves that, like, this is uncomfortable. I don't like this part. Like, God, where are you? Like, it's very interesting to watch David wrestling in the Psalms.
Yes.
Because he says a lot of things that are not very Christian, quote unquote, to say. Like, he's like, God, do you mind just smiting my enemies? I just don't like them very much. You know what I mean? You're just like, whoa, man, that's harsh, right? But like, he had a heart after the Lord. So it's like, I think sometimes we forget what it can look like to be an honest, open relationship and dialogue with someone that really cares about us. Because you don't have to just say nice things and clean and friendly things. You, like, give God your heart and he'll be there, whether you like the answers or not.
Amen. And he knows that's good for us. I will be completely candid with you. Something happened in our lives recently. And I had, that phrase, a come to Jesus meeting. Oh boy, did I come to Jesus. And I was shouting. I was in my car by myself. And I'm just like, Lord, how could you let this happen? It just, and after it, you know what I realized? I'm embarrassed to admit this, but hey, we're human. I realized I had been holding all this stuff in. And as he and I chatted, it was like, he goes, okay, are you feeling a little better now? He wants us to be honest. He's cool with it.
Throw your tantrum. Do it. Do it.
Oh, and Blessing, you said something in People magazine I got to bring up. You said, look for the fruit that comes from the hard things. I want to hear you talk about that.
I mean, so my family, we just lost my sister.
I'm so sorry.
About 2 weeks ago. And so that's something we are wrestling with. Just in a moment of true transparency, like, I try not to do interviews where things are just like hunky-dory. So my sister, literally, if she was in America or anywhere where medical care was standard, she would have been perfectly fine. So it wasn't anything wrong that she needed to die from. And I said to my dad, because my brother wrote in our family text group, he said, God has answered our prayers. And I said, Dad, I thought God answered our prayers, but you're telling me she died. And he said, Blessing, sometimes God answers in the negative, right? And but she's not suffering right now anymore. And so it was just like one of those gut punch moments where I was like, ugh. And so I went back and sang Believe to myself. And honestly, I was really mad at myself for writing that song. Like, I don't like that song. I respect it deeply. And I love it, but I don't like it right now because it is everything I just didn't want to hear. And me and God are still wrestling, Yes. But what if he knows something I don't? What if he wills something I won't? And if he doesn't give me what I want, but he gives me what I need, is that enough to believe? And so literally in the moment, I sat at my piano and I sang that to myself and I couldn't make it through it,
Wow.
So, and the fruit of that is that, my brother texts the group and goes, we should start a nonprofit and call it the Mercy Fund or something. Or my sister's name was Mercy. So that's the good that'll come from it. We'll do something to honor her, and it's going to be beautiful, and it's going to help a lot of people, and there it is.
I just got chills up and down my arms when you said that. I believe great good is going to come from that. You shared something on Instagram that was so powerful. Grief carves a canyon so that joy may overflow it. I know you're in the canyon now, and there's got to be so many emotions you're juggling.
So my record comes out Friday. My Tribe, you guys should go get it.
Yes.
And at the beginning of it, I talk to literally my family, all my siblings and my parents, and I say their names, and I tell them how much I love them, how much I miss them, how much, like, I'm doing this for them. And it dawned on me the other day, Mercy won't get to hear that in the way I thought she would. Like, I won't get to hear her reaction. And it was just one of those, like, gut punch moments where I was like, oh,
Yes.
you know, it will be okay. It's not now, and it's going to take a while, you know, but it will be all right.
Wow. It is a beautiful, bittersweet start to 2023 for you. You've got this incredible album that I believe is going to touch many people. And I'm wondering, what else are you looking forward to, Blessing? Is there somewhere you want to go? Something you want to do that's on your heart?
We've got this Zach Williams tour.
Yes.
I think, we're doing so much Washington State, Seattle, where else? Spokane, and a couple more cities. I will be going back to Nigeria, see my family.
Wait, what?
That's a big one.
Wait, tell me. I want to hear the story.
Well, the details are under wraps, but the long-awaited reunion is happening. It's going to happen this year. I'm so excited, and obviously it'll be bittersweet, but it'll be both bitter and sweet, and we look forward to both things. And we got to nail down the dates, but it's happening. I'm going to make it happen. God's going to make it happen.
That is so beautiful. What do you think you're most looking forward to? I mean, I'm picturing the hugs. I'm imagining some food is involved.
So much food. I said to my mom, just cook everything. Everything. I'll get through it slowly. I'll take breaks. Just make everything.
Yes, I love it. Oh, Blessing, every time I talk to you, I feel like I'm talking to a friend, and we are so grateful for the music you are making. God bless you, and don't let, when you come to Seattle, I hope you'll come here. We'd love to see you again.
Oh my God, I always do. I love you guys.
Oh, good, because we love you big.
Yes. Okay, we got to make another spirit visit.
100%. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you, and I'm just cheering you on from Seattle.
Erica, God bless. Thank you so much.
You too, my friend.